don't. But if I need to, then I'm coming back. Yeah, that's a fact.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver,
Colorado.
Cam
Newton saying something about the fight? I want to see that
we've
shit.
got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Denver Broncos.
That look bad. They've been hitting on that ball.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Khalif Raymond now. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
I got two.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
On second down, Tua.
Oh,
he
my
finds his
God.
man complete. That's Ford. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
I ain't got nobody, dog.
Tua going to throw.
You don't.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Denver has a first down on a 15-yard play. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Broncos at 5-4 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Pierce gets this one running right. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Somebody got hurt.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
Not the Rams in the Shooters League?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Carlos Dunlap in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Now Tua. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. 3rd down and 6. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete.
Had that boy over that defense.
Force that to the
Lord,
ground.
Jesus.
And 4th down now coming up.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast.
Oh,
shit. Next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
This shit, son, I don't be having nothing.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they get offensively.
All right, give me a second.
And this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
What? No, none of that touching nobody?
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with it.
Right.
Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Wow.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Wow.
Look at this defense for the Vikings. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
For some defensive fronts,
What?
playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass.
I think so.
You get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run.
Unless she gonna fix you
That's something
something.
they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the
Give
run
me a second,
on
bro.
your way back to the quarterback.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Uh.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards in the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's
Wait, which
right?
one? In the money league?
Users reaching out
Oh,
to you on
yeah.
social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Huh? Yeah.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Yeah.
20 TX.
Again, they turn the 4. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
First down, Vikings.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Going to the right here and finding Burks. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 first down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard.
I got it at away.
Oh, yeah?
So somebody's giving for me.
21G, 21G.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Sam Hubbard in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said,
I don't know what
it's been
John said.
tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
And tattered, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it.
What
back
league you
together.
talking about? The shooters? Oh man, that's Josh's partner, son. He gonna do that. He not gonna respond.
Down here.
That's Josh's partner.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Did he quit?
How many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Damn, I don't see that boy either. What that nigga name was? Stop, Cabo, please.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well.
That boy might have quit, dog.
His biorhythms, what is it?
You went horoscope on us.
He better not have.
Maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with
man.
Anything, right? And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this
That boy in the playoffs?
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
927, 82.
Another carry for
Oh
Pierce.
my God.
And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit. He tried
What is that, Lennon? Stop.
to get a yard out of that one.
Will we play with ball?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Hand off right side to Pierce. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Play action. Now Purdy. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That's throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Dad, he's also in
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 42-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught at the 10. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Mike Williams, 58 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
21G, 21G. 20 TX.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And he will slide to a stop. He does.
I'm thinking you about to throw that bitch. I jumped. I could have just got the sack.
Going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Tua now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Second and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A run by Pierce begins the second half. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go again with Pierce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 79 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Give to Pierce now on the option. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now Purdy. And this is caught by Williams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. Pierce looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They will start this drive with 4, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it. They find some open field here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Minnesota.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G. Out.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He finds Wilson, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he gets this one to Burks. And he is out of bounds here. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ford will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Broncos 17, Vikings 7. Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Turbo 3, turbo 3, turbo 1. Watch it, Oscar. Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 3, kick. 20 TX.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 21 team. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Let's go.
Tua going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
This fielded right at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies.
And that means the playbook is still wide open, but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Give to Pierce. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they
Tank was
know
beating the
if
piss
they
out
pick
of
up
that
a
boy.
first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of
The
closing
fuck,
this
how
one
old Tank?
out.
Tank not that old now. Fuck.
And sweat it out on the sideline.
Oh no.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. To his throw here, going to be caught by Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Solo left Zion. And Watson, Oscar.
Here's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Tua sets up to pass it. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Well, he is out of bounds, but now the 40's inside the 30.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into it shut. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and go out on my D.
And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick here is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
21G, 21G. 20, TX. Corner, long. Go.
Now Tua. Escaping the pressure right.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10.
Hey, 21 TX.
Here's Tua. Gets it to Burks, and they'll get to it right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Here comes 2nd down. Tua. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Tagovailoa. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Their line is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
What an eye
So
to
how
that
about
shit.
this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's back in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough.